Let's start with today's session. So, can you just tell me what all sessions you had so far?
So we had recently on global citizenship, and many more sessions were also there. Like one was on with Tarun sir on executive MBA, and if you have a job X, then you should go for the 1 year MBA. And one more session was there, like so all were course oriented, nothing like just on mental well-being.
Okay, great.
So we had skill development session. Then we have equilibrize professional space. Then business plan and seed funding. Then impactful communication skills and global citizenship.
Great. Thank you, Ayush. Thank you, Anushreya. Anybody else? Yeah. So, now all these sessions, how did you feel? How were the sessions?
So fantastic.
Okay.
I mean
Informative.
satisfactory.
Satisfied.
Satisfactory ways.
Okay. No, like what's a good learning experience? Takeaways, lot of
Yes, sir.
takeaways. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this session today we are having is completely different session. Okay, which is less of a theory but more of a mindset and mental well-being. Okay. So how are you all feeling today? How are you feeling?
Fine.
Pretty good actually.
Good.
Good sir.
Good.
Normal.
Good. Okay. Okay. Can you can put in a chat box also? How are you feeling? Exhausted and low. Okay. Good. Okay. Normal. Great.
Sir, feeling really hot and exhausted.
Yes. The climate. Energetic. We have a beautiful climate in rainy days here at Karjat. Yeah.
Even Karjat is sunny or like rainy, sir?
It's sunny. It's sunny. Right now it's sunny. Yes. Superb. Okay. Okay. Energetic. Okay. These are the feelings. So we are talking about feelings. Okay. Now I will give you one activity. Okay. So I invite all of you to please close your eyes. Okay. And feel your senses. Okay. You can feel your legs. You can feel your hands. You can feel the smell if there is something around cooking something. Okay. You can hear sound of a fan, sound of AC, okay. Sound of me talking to you. You can feel your tongue inside. Slowly open your eyes. You can see by using a sense of sight. Okay. When you close your eyes and when I asked you to feel your senses, how did you feel?
So peaceful.
Relaxed. Okay, thank you so much, Jairni Patel. Okay, thank you so much, Jairni. Relaxed. Okay. Calm. Great. Akashaman. Calm. Great. Okay. Peaceful. Very good. Dishna. Okay. And what do you think? Why did you do this activity? Why have we done this activity? Just to feel relaxed or calm?
Connected to the session.
Great. Feel connected. Okay. To connect with your own self. Thank you, Jeremy. Okay. And what do you think we used in this activity?
Subconscious mind, I guess.
Subconscious mind. Okay. What else? Our senses. Thank you, Barun. Our senses, Nisha. Yes, that's right. We used our senses, 5 senses. Great. Okay. We used our imagination. Okay. So, just moving forward, like now, just like I invite you to recall your last visit to a beach. Just recall last visit. Have you ever visited a beach?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Great. So I will play one video which will help you to relate more better.
Are you worried that your child won't get into a good kindergarten?
Do you able to see the video?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Sir, you can copy the URL and paste it.
Do you able to see the video?
No, sir. No, sir, we are not.
No, sir.
Yes. Did you able to imagine or remember your last visit to the beach? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Yes, Akash.
Yes,
So,
sir.
what happened when you were remembering that your visit to the beach? What all you remembered?
The fun we did.
Fun you did. Very good.
The people,
Calmness we
you are
felt.
with.
Positive vibes.
Positive vibes. Very good. Felt so happy. Thank you. All the positive vibes. Yes. Felt so happy. Okay, Akash.
Good memories.
Good memories. Okay. Whole trip at a glance. Deshna, thank you. Okay. Okay. So, did you feel any emotion right now? Did you feel an emotion? Did you feel happy when you were memorizing?
Yes, sir.
Did you feel? Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It was a mix of emotions, sir. Happy and even mix of emotions.
Okay.
Even happy and like we are not at the beach right now, so
Okay. Sad, nostalgic. Okay. Okay. So, in activity 1, we did, we just imagine our senses and we try to feel our senses. And in activity 2, with our imagination and with our memory, we try to remember the last visit. Okay, and we got some emotions. Just sitting in a room, sitting in front of laptop, you could do this. With help of subconscious mind, with help of emotions, with help of memory. Okay. Now, what do you think? What creates emotion?
State of mind.
State of mind. Okay. What kind of state? What state of mind? Feelings. Akash, very good. Feelings create emotions. Experience journey, you are very good. Okay. So, experience create emotions. Okay. Memories of that experience. Extended memories of that experience create emotion. Sensation and experience. Sachin, yes, very good. So with the senses, we experience the things, and that's how we feel, and that's how the emotions come up. Okay. Thoughts. Great, Nishta. Yes, right. Thoughts. So when we have a memory, when we have emotions, we get a thought. Okay. So it's a series, you can say. We have first senses, then with senses we have some experience. That experience give some sort of memory, and that extended memory creates emotion, and that emotion gives us thought. Okay, so one more activity, I will give you some situation here, and you all need to write down in a chat box what emotions you can think of that situation. Okay, so I will write a word here, you need to give emotions. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, now the word is exam hall. Situation is exam hall.
Stress, anxiety, panic.
Okay, stress, panic. Okay, stress, restlessness, concentration, performance pressure. Good. Rush,
Sleepy.
fear, stress, anxiety. Who said sleepy?
Let.
Okay, anger, fear. Okay, anxiety, stress, peer pressure. Okay, fear. Yeah, so peer pressure, when you see your friend is taking supplements, so you feel peer pressure. Okay, ये तो कुछ पढ़ता नहीं था साल भर इसने supplement, how he is asking for supplements. Okay, competitiveness, great, confident, if you know the answers. Okay, Khush, at least I got some positive answer. Okay, कॉपी करने की चाह sometimes, मोक्ष, yes. Okay, great, thank you so much for all your answers. Okay, now another word, wedding hall, food, party, emotion,
Loud. No.
bored, lovely, happy. Okay, cheerful, thank you, happiness, enjoyment, excited. Okay, thank you so much. Band baja barat. Okay, great. Nishtha. Okay, happiness, dresses, yes, lot of dresses we see. Kriti. Okay, Sachin, love. Okay, yes, Sachin, excited to eat food. Oh, yes, Purva, we all excited. Okay, engaging with the near and dear ones. Okay, enthusiastic, hungry. Kamaljit, yes, we feel hungry. Kamaljit Singh. Okay, thank you. Now, I don't know if the spelling is correct. I guess so. Funeral. Cry, sad, grief, sadness, distress, sorrow. Puja, yes. Kriti, yes.
Loneliness.
Vibe, sadness, negative vibe. So you cry even if you feel remembrance. Okay, memory, responsibility coming your way. Yes, Chirag. So empathetic sometimes. Okay, condolences, empathy. Okay. Loneliness, yes, Sachin. Kriti, yes, empathy. It's a great emotion. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. So, how did you feel this activity? Nice. Okay. And is it connecting, engaging? Great. Okay. Engaging. Brainstorming, Kriti, yes. Revive memory of that person. I'm sorry, Kamalji. Okay. Yes. So, you are attending a lecture and sitting at your comfort places. Okay, sitting at your home, and I find this a wonderful activity or a surprising activity, or yeah, it leaves me surprised that, like, how a person sitting at one place, and just by thinking about some situation, he get different emotions, and at the same time, in the next second, if you have memory of a different situation, you get a different situation, you get a different emotions. How this happens? Mixed feeling, okay. Savarnamam, okay, yes. Getting to know emotions, okay, yes. But how this is possible? Like, sitting in a home and just the memories or the situation or the thoughts of that situation, power of subconscious mind, yes, Akash, thinking that situation, sense, okay, 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 because individual is different, every individual, yes. Experience, yes, yes. So experience gives you memory, muscle memory, okay. Anushreya, perspective, Kriti, yes. So I'll just hold it here. Perspective, what is a perception? What is perception? Thank you for this answer, Kriti. What is perception? Once
So,
few. Yes,
so can I
Chaitanya.
speak?
Yes, yes.
So perspective is all about how the way you see things. It is just that to some extent you can think that something is good, or to some extent you can think that it is bad. So it is just depends upon the person or individual to individual how we see things or observe things.
Great answer, Kriti. Thank you so much. So it's a point of view, it's your point of view, how you observe things. Okay. Then Akash, seeing the situation differently. Yes, the point of view. Perception is seeing things differently. Yes, Suman saying the way in something is understood. Creative mind, Chirag, okay. Okay. So the definition of perception says that information collected by your senses and processed by your mind, okay, is perception. Okay, the information collected by your five senses and the meaning which you attach to that situation, that senses or that information, the meaning you attach to that information, that is your point of view, okay, by your mind, is called perception. Okay, now we saw how senses create experience and experience create memory, memory create emotions, and now we are coming to the perception. Okay, now, so how this is possible, where all this takes place in your human body? Brain, okay, Akash. Mind, Anushreya, yes. Okay, mind, yes, 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 yes. Kriti, senses, yeah, senses is part of nervous system, so it all goes into brain. Yeah, so either brain or mind, or combination of a brain and mind, cognition and mind. Okay, yes. So now my next question is, when you say mental health, what do you think of mental health? What do you mean by mental health? What is it?
Sir, it's a state
Emotionally
of
stable.
mind, actually.
State of mind. Okay.
Emotionally stable.
Okay. Mental peace. Okay. Well-being of your mind, Anushreya. Okay. Presence of mind. Okay. Peace of mind. Okay. 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 A sound mind. Okay. So mental health. I'll just quickly show you one video.
So, of mind,
Sorry.
stability of mind, basically, sir.
Stability of mind. Yes. Who's that? Whose mobile is?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You can't tell tell how someone feels just by looking at them or what they share online. To the outside world, our lives may look perfect, even if in reality they aren't. I'm always worrying about doing well at school, and with the end of year test coming up, I'm not sure how much longer I can cope. My thoughts swarm around my head, sometimes keeping me up all night. Some days it's just all too much, and I feel like I'm lost in space. When I did badly on one of my tests, I just about kept it together until I got home. Then I broke down crying in front of my mum. She listened for a bit, and then she told me that just like physical health, we all have mental health. It's our feelings, our thinking, our emotions, and our moods. She then said that feeling down, angry, and stressed is a normal part of life, just like it's normal to feel happy, confident, and carefree sometimes. We all have positive and negative emotions that come and go based on what's happening around us. These are everyday feelings. Good mental health means experiencing negative emotions. It's not always about being happy. Mum can relate to the feelings of stress. So when Mum suggested I take a break from everything and do something I enjoy, I actually took her advice. So I made myself a hot chocolate, snuggled up in a duvet and watched a film. And you know what? Afterwards I felt so much better. Mum should take her own advice.
Most of us only ever share the good things. We don't like to share how we really feel. Every morning when I wake up, negative thoughts stream through my head. Getting out of bed and pretending I'm okay takes all the energy I have. As the day goes on, the negative thoughts turn from a stream into a river. The water rushes through my head so loudly it's hard to concentrate in lessons. And some days it's so bad it feels like a waterfall that's trying to pull me over the edge. Everything is so overwhelming. I didn't think my friends would understand if I told them how down I was feeling. But when Sasha opened up to me about how stressed she was feeling, I told her. I wasn't sure how to bring up how I'd been feeling, so I started by saying that I didn't feel like myself. Just her listening made me feel like she understood. She told me some things that had helped her, so I tried them too, but it didn't make much of a difference. Even when I tried to be around my friends, I felt alone. The things I used to enjoy weren't fun anymore.
I was really worried about Andre and not sure what to do. He was quiet and wasn't hanging out with us like he used to. So I asked our head of year for some advice. He suggested I get Andre to speak to him since his negative feelings weren't going away.
I didn't want to speak to our head of year, but I also didn't want to keep feeling so down, so I went. He said that sometimes we have overwhelming feelings that can be more intense than our everyday feelings. These feelings hang around for a long time and change the way we feel, think, and behave. They can stop us doing what we want to in life. That's what I was going through. He also said that if we're physically unwell, we let people know, we ask for help. It should be no different with mental health. Sometimes our overwhelming feelings are brought on because of things in our life. Sometimes they happen for no reason at all. After hearing this, I felt much less alone and it felt good to talk. Scientists have found exercise can help when you're feeling low, so our head of year encouraged me to sign up to the school football club, which Sasha was already in. I still have days when the river is there, but now I'm beginning to understand my mental health. I'm learning how to cope. Our head of year reminded me that my friends, family, teachers, and lots of others at school are there to help just as much as he is. I had no idea the people around me could be so understanding. And while it's not always easy to talk about my mental health, the person I'm talking to might be able to help. If you don't feel like talking, that's fine. You could try writing, sports, reading, art, music, playing with your pet, whatever makes you feel better.
If you're the person someone talks to when they're struggling, just listen with no pressure or judgments. You don't have to have the answer. If you feel unsure about anything, you can speak to a trusted adult. Talking about mental health doesn't have to be difficult. After all, it's something we all have.
Great.
Hello. Yeah. What was that all about?
So it was all about work-life balance.
Work-life balance, great. Okay. Yes. Kriti, Anushreya,
How
Akash.
can we always share our feelings to friends?
Yes, Anushreya. Yes, how can you share our feelings, the friends?
Ways to handle mental health.
Shravani, can you repeat again, please?
Ways to handle mental health.
Ways to handle mental health. Yes, great. Okay. Yes,
Also,
yes.
not to think about that you are alone. There are people around you with whom you can share your feelings and let your emotions come out of yourself and help your mental health to grow, not to in a bad way but in a good way.
That's all it is. Like, you're not alone. You can share your feelings to the peers, to the mentors, or to the counselors over here. Yes.
And mental health is as important as physical health.
Yes, excellent, Chaitra. Mental health is as important as physical health. Okay. So we are going to see why mental health is so important. So, as the definition by WHO, mental health is a state of well-being in which an individual realizes his or her own abilities, can cope up with normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make contribution to his or her community. So that's the definition of mental health. Okay. And why it is important, why mental health is important.
Because if we don't think about our mental health, that is the reason why this is so trendy these days, that people are going into depression. So not going into depression and thinking about your mental status, mental health, apart from thinking, doing gym and getting fit regarding your physical health, you should be simultaneously more aware about your mental health too, which affects us, which has both internal and external factors,
Yes.
and through which we can just it get affected.
Yes, internal factors like your attitude towards life. Okay, what your perception towards life, towards the problem or towards the situation. That's internal factor. And external factors could be anything, like, so there is so much of heat outside, there is no rain, or any challenges you are facing in day-to-day life. Both factors are affecting your mental health, and it is very important to keep your mental health good, because it has its own repercussions in your success in academics as well as your corporate. Okay. So why mental health is important. So these are as a part of my dissertation, when I was studying psychology in UK at the University of York, as a part of my dissertation, I did one research. It was a comparative study of Indian and British students. So I did a survey research, and what I found is, like, what are the challenges. So the survey was for what kind of challenges students are facing. So those are all undergraduate students, and when it came to study skills, the students were facing, like, you can see the bar chart here. Do you able to see that?
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can see, sir.
Yes. Okay. So,
Yes, sir.
80% of Indian students are facing the issue with the attention. 75 is the percentage for British students. Then the second is analytical skills. More than 60% for Indian students, 40% for British. Confusion about career. That's like very higher in UK. That's more than 60%, and in India it is like below 60%, but yeah, quite 58-59%. Critical thinking is a challenge what Indian students are facing more, and British students are 40% facing the challenge. Decision making, we are struggling the most, around 70%. Then difficulties using technology, English language proficiency, then doing group work, lack of self-discipline, language used by teacher, less time of self-study. Then secondly, logical reasoning, organization skills, poor learning, poor listening skills, poor memory, poor planning, reading comprehension, time management, unproductive habits in writing, spellings, grammar, etc. So these were the study skills challenges. Okay, now just look at the mental health challenges. What kind of mental health challenges we are facing? We are facing the, like, you can see the green is British students and blue is Indian students. The addiction, daydreaming, depression, distractions from friends, family, social media, then dealing with rejection, expressing yourself, fear of failure, fear of missing out, fear of rejection, giving presentations, grief, guilt, homesickness, health issues, imposter syndrome. So what is imposter syndrome? That I don't belong here. I wanted to do something else in my life, but I'm here now. I'm stuck. So that is called imposter syndrome. So that's more in British students, around 30%, and less in Indian students. Health issues, inability of handling own emotions, lack of interest in studying, lack of positive thinking, lack of relaxation, lack of self-confidence, lack of self-motivation, less sleep, loneliness, low self-esteem, negative self-talk, overthinking, perfectionism, poor self-regulation, procrastination, restlessness, self-criticism, stress, trauma, unhappy with self-image, and some more challenges like lack of emotional support, communication gap with parents, cultural differences, high parental expectations, lack of parental support, lack of peer support, and toxic social relations. Yeah, so we are dealing with, the youngsters are dealing with variety of challenges in both the countries, in UK as well as India. Okay, and it all is leading to the poor mental health. And when it is leading to the poor mental health, it is because there are studies. It is an established fact by research that your mental health is responsible for your performance in academics as well as your corporate. Okay, so it is ultimately going to affect your performance. So mental health is very important. A study found that more than 50% of 500 students, okay, this study was conducted in Mangalore, India, who participated in research survey were experiencing symptoms of common mental disorders like stress, anxiety, depression, and somatoform disorders. 50% of 500 students. We can generalize this for the entire population of the young adults. And this is just Economic Times news of 30th April. So recent. So you can imagine how important mental health is.
Sir, I have a question.
Just tell me, please.
Sir, as we can see that in foreign countries, from a very small age, students like teenagers start working, and they have a good pay scale over there. We get to know that they are working, like in their countries no work is small. They are ready to do any sort of work. Then how they are dealing with stress and anxiety, while in India, after the age of 22, 23, people start earning, and then they have a stress, something like, then they have a family to deal with, they have to earn money. So how Britishers are dealing with these challenges?
Okay, Kriti, it's a great question and great observation. I really appreciate your observation. Okay, and a curiosity. So let me tell you, I was there in UK. I had been there, studied there. So I have noticed that, and those British students, it's not Britishers, it's British. Okay, British students or British kids, okay, youth, those people are very clear about their life. Very clear, so those students who think that this is my ability, I can't go beyond this, they go for work directly. And you said correctly that they don't consider any work as a small, they're happy and they're working. Okay, so students who are working in early age, they have decided that I don't want to go to the university. I don't want to study further. I'll just go for work and start earning. And this study is what I showed the statistics of. That was the students who were studying in UK. They were students. Okay. And we have the same age group in India. In the students participated in a survey. Okay. So these emotions, all the stress, and these are by questionnaires were shared with them. All the psychometric tests were conducted. So these are established results. Okay, these are the survey findings that they are facing these problems. So those students who feel that they can't study, they go for work, that's over. But who are coming to the university and for for further learning, they are facing these issues, these mental health issues. Have I answered your question?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Understood.
Yeah, Kriti. Thank you so much. Anyone has any question about these challenges? Okay. So just taking ahead, why UBS is particular about mental well-being? Now we at UBS very well know and believe that mental health has a direct correlation, positive correlation with your academic achievement, with your mindset, with your attitude, with your progress in a corporate life also. That is the reason we have two what I can say that two full-fledged rooms. One is counseling room, that's my office where I sit, and I'm a member of a British Psychological Society. I have more than 6 years of working experience in this field. So I help students for their issues, whatever they're coming with the help of counseling, with the help of psychotherapy, with the help of group sessions, with the help of training sessions. And also we have something called well-being room. I'll just show you. This is the well-being room. This we have created just for the people, for the students. They should get close to themselves. They should go close to their self. They should seek their self. So the external factors, which are like social media, peer pressure, peers support or non-support, family expectations, all the factors should not affect them when they're going so close to their self. The locus of control should be internal and not external. That's what we believe and we practice. That's the reason we have created this well-being room over here. Okay, so when you will visit the campus, you will see this room and you will have a beautiful readings. We are going to start with different activities for the mental health, like movie club, book club. We have different clubs over here. So all we are equipped with, and we are providing these facilities so that your mental well-being is taken care of. Yes?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir, I want to... Hello.
Yes, Anushreya, tell me.
So what's your take on social media versus an adult? Like an adult can get affected by social media happenings?
Okay. So my take is very simple. Social media is has become an integral part of our life. We can't just take away that, because it is connecting you with the world. You can say that social media is like LinkedIn, or all the job portals we are having, or different kind of applications which will help you to enhance your skills, inculcate different skills which will help you learning, enhance your memory, connecting with corporates, connecting with people, friends, listen to different podcasts. So it's an integral part of your life and it can help you, but only challenge is how controlled you are with yourself, how you are controlled by yourself, or are you controlled by social media, or are you controlled by like mobile phone, are you controlled by your impulses, so if you are not controlled by yourself, you are tend to go drown into the wave of social media, and then you will have the issues of time management, focus management, and sleep deprivation, and which again will lead to some major consequences, like you have anxiety, fear. Yeah. So yes, so everything is in your hand.
The thing that you're saying, that the usage of social media should be taken care of by the adults, right? And not the content in it, right?
Yes.
The content also matters.
Yes, understood. Any other questions? Akash, Kriti?
Yes, sir. I had a question. It's in the chat box.
Oh, sorry, Adarsh, I haven't seen. Okay, sir. Every person has different perspective and emotions. Agreed. So how can sharing be helpful if they won't be able to get that? So how sharing be helpful if they won't be able to get that? What do you mean, like?
Sir, we are facing with different emotions and different problems, and every person will be having different emotions. So how can sharing be helpful? Like you are showing this room and all. So how can sharing be helpful in that?
Yes, Adarsh, great question. Thank you for asking this question. Sharing will help you when you are sitting in a group, okay? And sometimes, when we meet friends and we make friends, try to make connections, contacts, and when you are new to the campus or new to any premises, okay? And so we are not showing our, the negative emotions or what we feeling inside ourselves. No, we don't really get open up. And when you are sitting in a group, okay, and one person open up, okay, and say that I'm feeling lonely, or I'm feeling tense, I'm feeling anxious, okay, and if you are also feeling the same, okay, and you share, the sharing helps to know that you are not sailing alone in the boat, but there are different people also have the same problem, and this will help doing peer counseling of each other. This will help you to learn from each other or trying to give different solutions to each other. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, yes. But it was a great question, Adarsh. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Any questions, Kriti? Or who else is there?
No, sir. No questions from my side.
Yes, Kriti. Tell me.
No questions from my side, sir.
Okay.
Anybody else? Any queries?
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes,
sir. How to deal with fear of failure, sir?
How to deal with the fear of failure? Oh, yes. Okay. So the reasons for fear of failure, will be different for different individuals.
Sure.
Yes, it cannot be generalized, but what you can do is you can sit with yourself and try to go deep down and understand that where this fear is stemming from.
Okay, root cause.
Sorry?
Root cause, sir.
Root cause. So is it because of your incompetent towards doing anything, or you are not capable? Is it related to your capability? Is it related to your interest? Is it related to your other socio-economic, factors? So when you sit down with yourself, write the things down and see yourself, give a bird eye view or a third person view to the problem or to the fear of failure. You will find the reasons. You'll find the reasons. You'll have something. It's just like doing brainstorming with yourself, and whatever is coming to you, then understand why there is fear. Do you have evidence for this fear? So for example, if you have fear of failing in exams, okay, so just go back and just check that have you ever failed in exams? Okay, if no, then this is a false fear what you are having, if you don't have any evidence.
Yes,
So
sir.
just analyze yourself, analyze your fear, go to the root cause, and then maybe you can find the answers for that.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Lily. Priyanka, there is a situation called double-minded. For me, it is a consistent how to deal with that. So this is coming mostly because low self-esteem, low self-confidence. Priyanka, when you are not able to take the decisions, when you have problem with the decision making, so you need to work on your, raising your self-esteem. How you can get a positive self-esteem, high positive esteem, okay, and high confidence, self-confidence. Then double-minded, this situation comes, a dilemma comes because you are not able to take the decisions. When you are confident enough, when your self-esteem is high, so you cannot get into this dilemma kind of thing. You will be you can be clear about what you want, and secondly, have some rational point of view about the situations. Go by facts, go by figures, be rational, be logical. So when you put everything on paper, so you have like two choices or two options. Write down all the facts and figures related to both the choices, both the options, and just see that which one is better. So this is a lot of about rational mind, logical mind, high self-esteem, high self-confidence. Yeah, so you need to work on that area, Priyanka.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Priyanka. Any more questions?
Hello, sir. I have a question.
Yes, journey. I'm not getting
Sir,
your voice. So is it journey or journey?
journey.
Journey. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, how to deal with perfectionism?
Perfectionism. Okay. So perfectionism and procrastination go hand in hand. So it has a lot to do with need for validation. So you tend to do the things so perfectly because you need a validation from outside that okay, this is great, this is enough. Okay, so unless and until you are you are looking towards what is enough, what is better, what is best, you put a deadline, or not a deadline, but you need to put a closing line. This is good enough, this is better enough, this is best enough. Beyond that, I don't require. So to deal with the perfectionism, you need to draw a closing line. Okay, first understand how much do I need to study, how much I can study to get 70% marks is fine for me, 80%, 90%, or beyond that I don't require. Okay, so drawing line is the drawing final line, finishing line, closing line is could be the answer for perfectionism. Okay, this I can reply you in this forum. There are other factors which are contributing to the problem of perfectionism. I can talk to you when you come to the campus. We can talk to on one-on-one or in a group setting.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
How can we define an unproductive day?
How can we?
How can we define an unproductive day?
Sorry, I'm not getting it. Unproductive.
Unproductive day.
Unproductive day.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So for me, there is nothing called unproductive day. If I'm just like spending my day and sleeping, just not doing anything, so I will think that I'm taking care of my mental health. Sleep is necessary, so I slept. Relaxation is necessary for my body. It is enough. Okay, it's not unproductive. So like this is all. This is about your perception. How you define productivity. What is productive to you and what is unproductive to you? No, if you are thinking that I just need to work hard, not taking relaxation or not taking break and just stretch yourself, and at the end of the day, what is the result or the quality of your work is not that much, then I would say that was unproductive. Yeah. So the productivity is always individual. Okay, and every person has a different definitions and desires for their outcomes, that which distinguish productive and unproductive day.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Ayush.
Yes, sir. So I had a question that how to embrace our vulnerability, sir. As nowadays we are just on the basis of our social media presence, that too instantaneously. So how to handle that?
Great question, Ayush. Great question. Answer is self-acceptance and self-love. Accept yourself the way you are. Love yourself the way you are. Because you are unique in your own way. When you compare yourself with others, when you compare yourself with social media, the images or personalities portrayed on the social media, then this problem of vulnerabilities and problems of not accepting yourself comes in the picture. So
yes,
accept yourself the way you are. Try to find out what is good in you and have a rational view of what are the things for improvement and start working on it. Take actions on your improvements. There is always scope for improvement. Yeah. So when you know you are vulnerable to something and you are accepting that's, my friend, is the first step you are taking to work on that vulnerability. Okay, and consistent action is the answer to work on your vulnerabilities and turning those vulnerabilities into skills or strengths, right?
Understood, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, Ayush. Yeah.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, Alil. Tell me.
Sir, there is a new word in the market called emotional intelligence. Sir, I want to know your stand on it.
Emotional intelligence is a great word, work by Daniel Goleman. So there is a professor before Daniel Goleman. Daniel Goleman got famous because he wrote book on emotional intelligence. Okay. Yes. So it is very, very necessary nowadays because you need to regulate your emotions. Emotional intelligence is all about how you can regulate your emotions, how intellectually, how smartly, how cleverly you can manage your emotions you can build resilience, you know. So everyone is experiences failures, everyone has a bad day, but emotional intelligence is about how not to give up on yourself, how not to break down into pieces, just building that stamina, building that resilience, building that grit to handle yourself, to carry yourself and stand up again. Yeah. And then there are different tools and techniques how you can build your resilience, how you can be emotionally intelligent and all. Yeah, but it is a great skill and it is very important. This
Yes,
is
yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, Lily.